Namaskar. Bhairavi prayer from the Tantrasara. Thus shall I pray to thee, O Tripura, to attain the fruit of my desires in this hymn by which man attains that Lakshmi, who is worshipped by the Devas. Origin of the world thou art, yet has thou the self no origin. So with 100 of hymns, even Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara cannot know thee. Therefore we worship thy breast, mother of all Shastra, shining with a fresh saffron. O Tripura, we adore thee, whose body is shines with the splendor of Zeus and a rising sun, of the 1,000 rising suns, holding with two of thy hands a book and a rosary of Rudraksha beads, and with the two others making the gestures which grant boons and dispel fear. With 3 lotus eyes in thy lotus face adorned, beauteous is thy neck with a necklace of large pearls. O Mother, how can the ignorant, whose minds are restless with a doubt and dispute, know thy form, ravishing with the vermilion, stooping with the weight of thy breast, accessible only by merit, acquired in previous births. O Bhavani, the Munis describe thee in physical form, the Shruti speaks of thee in subtle form, others call thee presiding deity of speech, others again as the root of the worlds, but we think of thee as the untraversable ocean of mercy and nothing else. Worshippers contemplate thee in their heart as the 3-eyed adorned with the crescent moon, white as the autumnal moon, whose substance is as 50 letters, holding in thy hands a book, a rosary, a jar of nectar, and making the Yakhya Mudra. O Tripura Bhairavi, that you Shambhu united with Parvati, thou art now Vishnu embraced by Kamala, and now Brahma born of the lotus. Thou art again the presiding deity of speech, and yet again art the energy of all these. I having taken refuge with the 4 Bhavas, Para and others, born of the Vabhava Bija, shall never in my heart forget thee, the Supreme Devata, whose substance is existence and intelligence, and who expresses by thy throat and other organ the power appearing in the form of letters. The blessed, having conquered their 6 enemies, and drawing in their breath, with a steady mind fix their gaze on the tip of their nostrils, and contemplate in their head thy moon-crested form, resplendent as a newly risen sun. The Vedas proclaim that thou creates the world, having assumed the other half of the body of the enemy of Kamadeva. Verily is it true, O daughter of the mountain and the only world mother, that had this not been so, the multitude of the world would never have been, in company with the wives of the Kinas, the Sikha woman whose eyes are reddened by the wine, having worshipped thee with the flowers of celestial tree, in thy Pitha, sacred place, in the caverns of the golden mountain, sing thy praise. I worship in my heart the Devi, whose body is moist with nectar, beauteous as the splendor of lightning, who going from her abode to that of Shiva, opens the lotuses on the beautiful way of the Sushumna Nadi. O Tripura Bhairavi, I take refuge at thy lotus feet, worshipped by Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara, the god of bliss and source of Vedas, the origin of all prosperity. Zu, whose body is intelligence itself. I shall never forget her, who is the giver of happiness. She it is of Mother, who in the form of the moon creates the world full of sound and their meanings. And again, by her power in the form of the sun, she it is who maintains the world. And she again it is who, in the form of fire, destroys the whole universe at the end of the ages. Man worships thee, Tripura Bhairavi, under various names, as Narayani, as she who saves from the ocean of hell, as Gauri, as the allier of grief, as Saraswati, and the three-eyed giver of knowledge. O Mother Bhairavi of the world, such as worships thee with 12 verses of this hymn, attain to thee and gain all powers of speech and the supreme abode. Hasan Hasa Harim Hasauch. Om Tat Sat.